Van life, here's the real deal. You are always rearranging. You are always moving shit around. You are always finding a better way to do stuff. Wait till I show you this cabinet. So I've been in my van since October. And when I tell you, you be rearranging a lot and you think you like something and you figure out you don't like it so much or it don't work, friends, don't get the plastic shit. Don't go to Walmart and spend $15 on a plastic like this one. This is the only plastic piece that has lasted, and it's only because it fits in that spot. But I love this dresser. And look, it is a mess right now. And I'm showing you this right now because, see this bad to the bone tool? I am blessed to be at my brother's house. And when I tell you this man has got every tool you need, he do. He got lots of tools. And I've been helping him remodel his house. So while I'm here, I'm remodeling my van over and over and over. And for those of you who say, well, I don't have a brother with a whole bunch of tools, do you know that there's a place called, I think it's called Waypoint, where that's all they do. If you got a van or a schoolie or an RV and you can't do it in your backyard, your city ordinance don't allow it, or RV resorts won't let you do it, that's what they do. They actually have garages and tools that you borrow and that you have experts there to help you do it. So there's always a way to get around it. But let me tell you something. Man, do I wish I had gotten a video in the very beginning. Some of the videos show some of it, but boy, the changes. Look at him, look at him. I even took out the front seat. And because of that, I didn't need a seat belt. And this whole thing right here, this was all that plastic shit that holds your seat belt and blah, blah, blah. Well, I couldn't get this in. And guess what? I even cut 8 inches out of there. Out of the, I ain't never gonna use it. It don't insulate shit anyway. So, I'm gonna show you as I go along what this looks like. Because it's gonna be so beautiful when I get done. Every time I do it, it is beautiful. And it's functional. But then I get something else. And I find something else that I really like. A couple of words to the wise. Look, when it comes to beds, I saw somebody that had the totes with just this piece of plywood on top of it for totes with just some foam stuff. Let me tell you about how beautiful this is. First of all, I had giant totes. I had the biggest ones they make, and my bed was up to here. I couldn't sit up in my bed, and I hated it. So I got it down to a regular sized bed. But the beauty of this is you can cut it. So for example, this was a square piece of plywood, but I don't use this part back here. These are a pain in the ass, but guess what? I'm cutting this off because I can put this up against this wall. Just wait, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. And let me tell you something. Stock up on zip ties. You need good old-fashioned regular zip ties. But look at this. I got 2 zip ties. These are the ones that hold like 300 pounds or something. These bad boys are zipped into up in here. This bitch ain't going nowhere. So you have to think about stuff like that. So I don't know what, they hold like, I don't know, 300-400 pounds. Get the biggest zip ties God makes. You will be so grateful. You need zip ties. Let me tell you something else you need. EcoFlow. EcoFlow. It doesn't have to be this brand. It can be any brand. This just happens to be the best, in my opinion, on the market. You got your Jackeries, you got your Anchors, you got Blue Eddies, etc., etc. I got this one because it's got a 30 amp plug on it that I used for my RV, because RVs have 30 amp plugs. But guess what? I don't have a 30-foot, 30 amp RV anymore. I got a 17-foot Chevy Express. And even though most people with a van like this have about 1,000 watts, 700 watts, 1,500 watts, that's all well and good. But I'm so grateful that I got this beast, 3,600 watts, and I've been learning the difference between 110 and 12 volts. You think you know, but you don't know what I'm going to teach you about it, because I had to learn the hard way about inverters. So, when the shit hits the fan, and I think it will, sooner or later, we're all going to be traveling around in our... Did you know that there are 3 million? And I've heard this more than once, and you can even Google it. ChatGPT will tell you the same thing. 3 million people living in vans, cars, and RVs, whether they need to, have to, or want to. So, anyway, let me just show you this nightmare. I've got pictures and video of when I first bought it. It was full of equipment, and that safety gate, wall, metal, iron wall that I thought was for safety to keep people from stealing stuff. Come to find out, that sumbitch is so heavy, because if you've got equipment back here with tons and tons and tons of stuff and you hit the brake, you do not want that stuff going right back through your head. So that's why that's there. That sumbitch, I ain't never picked up anything any heavier than that. That's not true. All the equipment in here was heavy, including on top of it when it had a ladder rack. Holy cow. Just the equipment that I took out of this thing, the ladder rack, I guarantee you, I took 2,000 pounds worth of metal out of this thing. So there is, I could fill it up with as many coffee cups and microwaves and panties and food as I want to, and it ain't never gonna hold as much as it did back then. So, oh, and I'm gonna teach you how to do this. There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of women and other people in their RVs too, and vans, RVs and vans, RVs and vans. Single women, usually with their dog. Not one is carrying a motorcycle on the back of it like I am. I'm going to teach you how to do it, and I'm going to teach you the joys of it. But right now, I got to clean this sumbitch up. So I just want to show you what a mess, so you can see it in the end.